Hello, everybody. I'm Jackie K. Cooper here with,
Cooper Howell.
and this is Tell All Tuesday.
It is.
And you are on a marathon. You have seen 2 movies.
I have. Starting off 2024 strong.
Yes.
2 movies in the bag. I saw Anyone But You and Mean Girls over the past 2 weeks.
All right. Who did you see them with?
Carmen. I saw both with Carmen.
Both
She's
with
my
Carmen.
movie-going buddy.
You didn't take Cody to see Mean Girls and Anyone.
Cody passed on those. He didn't want to see those. Can't blame him.
Tell him to go see The Beekeeper.
The Beekeeper.
It's action.
Okay.
It's all the way through.
Okay. He'll like it.
Yeah, macho movie.
Okay. I'll do that.
So, anyway,
Uh-huh.
I want to start with Mean Girls first.
Okay.
What did you think?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Walker
Hated it.
hated it. Said people were booing at the end.
Why?
He said, that's not the way high school is. The girl who played Katie didn't have a good singing voice. They cut out all these songs from the Broadway play.
I did hear that. No, I've never seen the Broadway
I hadn't
play.
either. I hadn't
so
either.
I wouldn't have known either way.
But I thought the girl, Angourie Rice, I thought she had a good voice.
Yeah.
I thought the voices were strong all the way through.
Uh-huh.
I was sitting there, I was thinking, I'm really enjoying this.
I was having a good time all the way through. It was a
That's
good
true.
time. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
We took our granddaughter with us, who's 24, and she liked it.
Yeah.
She didn't love it, but she liked it.
Yeah.
I thought, I do not understand the logic in them not advertising it as a musical.
Yeah.
None of the trailers showed any of the music. It was like, oh, this is a new version of the old movie.
I wonder if they thought people would see that it's a musical and be like, oh, I'm not going to see that. Because a lot of people don't like musicals.
But there are people who would say, oh, it's a musical. I want to go see that. I mean, it was a huge hit on Broadway.
I don't know. I don't know the logic behind that. You need to interview the director and ask, or the publicist.
Or Tina Fey.
Call him up.
She wrote the Broadway play.
That's
She wrote the original movie.
Call her up, Jackie. Just call her
Tina.
up. Tina.
Let's get on Zoom.
You got some time.
But I thought I had been to see The Color Purple. You haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that.
And it was the movie there was the movie with Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey, and it was very dramatic and very serious. And then they took that and made a Broadway play out of it. And then they filmed a version of the Broadway musical is what's in theaters now.
Okay.
And that was such a serious subject matter that to have people singing and dancing in the streets, just the music didn't cohese well with it. And this I just thought it was spontaneous.
Yeah.
And I said I didn't know this till halfway through the movie. I kept thinking, that girl who's in the other group, she and the guy. And I thought, she has got a really good voice.
She does have a good voice.
Now, do you know who that was?
No.
Ali Cavallo. She was the voice of Moana.
Well, then that would make a lot of sense.
That would make a lot of sense.
She has a fantastic voice.
She did. I mean, it was like this powerhouse voice. I thought, that girl can sing.
She was good.
And then I thought, oh yeah, that's the girl.
Regina George, Renee Rapp.
Yep.
I think she has a spectacular voice.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Walker had negative things to say about her.
No, why?
He said that all this, the Instagram stuff and everything, that she always seems to be in a bad mood or.
Oh, in a bad mood. I guess I need to go do my research on her Instagram.
I know you're my
I know
Instagram person.
I know.
But hey,
I need.
Some people do put up solemn pictures of.
I do. He's making a joke because I put up some solemn pictures. They were just edited dark.
Listen, what are we used to having?
Bright.
Amber. Bright.
Over the shoulder.
Smiling. These are.
They're serious. I was channeling Inner Model.
What were you changing?
Inner Model. Tyra Banks,
Oh.
Yeah. You, with that, you smize.
I only saw 2 though. Were there more?
Yeah.
I only saw 2.
There were 2. There were lots. I'll have to show
Saw
you.
the cats,
Yeah.
but
I'll have to show you.
but it was one of you were in profile.
That was my favorite. I love that one. Jackie doesn't like my model poses.
I like happy am. Happy am. All right, let's leave that and go to anyone but you.
Okay. How do I put this?
Put it.
It was a terrible movie, but I enjoyed it. Like it was a fun watch. Does that make sense? Like it was
a
just
terrible movie.
The plot was ridiculous, and
didn't you feel like you'd seen that plot like 900 times before?
Yes. And I have to make probably a controversial opinion statement. Sydney Sweeney is not a good actress to me. Do you agree?
She is not. I don't know how she is the lead star in a movie.
Yeah. It's like she doesn't have any emotion.
She does.
Or monotone.
Her emotion is whiny.
Yeah.
When I look at her relaxed face is. And I felt like that movie. She was just everything I've seen her in. I haven't seen her in a lot.
Yeah.
You know, she was in the White Lotus series, and she wound her way through that. And then here you come, and it's the rom-com, and Glenn Powell I thought was good.
Yeah, he was good. I mean, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was fun and funny and mindless watching. Like I didn't hate the movie, but it wasn't.
You said it was terrible.
It was kind of a terrible movie, but also I think what brought it down a few pegs for me was Sydney Sweeney's acting. I don't love her acting.
Is she in Euphoria?
Yes, but I've never seen that.
I haven't either.
So.
But I'm just, and she produced that movie too.
Really?
I mean, where did she get all this power?
Yeah, golly. I know that she was valedictorian of her class. She can speak Russian, and she's like been fixing up like a really old Ford Bronco. So she has a lot of talents. I don't know if acting is up there.
I will say this. Again. If they hadn't had the F word, they could not have had any dialogue in that film.
Yeah, it was pretty explicit.
Constant.
Yeah. It could have definitely done without all of that.
It was. It was just.
Yeah, I agree. What did you think? What did you score it? 5?
Yeah, I think.
What were your overall feelings towards it?
It was. I don't know her personally, so I can't say I don't like her. But I don't. Everything that I see her in, she doesn't appeal to me as a person I would want to know or be around or whatever.
Yeah.
And this one just. And I felt like everything in it was contrived.
Yeah. I mean, it was just unrealistic might be a good way to put it, and it's not supposed to be realistic, I guess. But it was just...
But why wasn't it supposed to be realistic? It was not a fantasy.
No. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. It was... I didn't hate the movie. It wasn't a good movie.
What would you give it?
5. I'm going to agree with you on that
average.
one. Just very average.
I thought it was funny that, and I don't know how old Glenn Powell is, but I think he's in his 30s. But they kept referring to his age in it. And he didn't look old at all to me.
I don't know why that joke was thrown in there.
That was thrown in there. I did, I can't think, was it Dylan McDermott who played the father?
Sounds right.
I think that's who it was. And Rachel Griffiths was the mother, and I like her. She, and so I thought, why? And then Brian Brown was the stepfather of the girl getting married.
Yeah.
One of the girls. They had these names that meant something to me. And yet they weren't used.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just, I don't know.
A very average movie. Very average. So,
But
anyways.
I did want to mention to you that Walker and I did our top 10.
I saw. I haven't seen it all the way through, though.
Walker put Barbie on the list.
He did?
Number 8.
All right, Walker. We can be besties.
Somebody wrote in and said, "You need to talk to him, Jack."
What's wrong with why are people hating on Like, that was the highest grossing film of the 2023, right? Or did Oppenheimer beat it?
No. Barbie did much more.
Barbie was fantastic, and I will not hear anything else about it.
I just wonder if Margot Robbie is going to get an Oscar nomination.
She should.
Walker thinks she will.
Yeah.
And he also thinks Ryan Gosling's going to get nominated.
Yeah, he can have one too. I say so.
So are you going to watch the Oscars this year?
Yes, I watch the Grammys, and I typically always watch the Grammys. Okay. So since I've seen so many movies in the past year, I will probably watch the Oscars. So
I saw 15 movies last year.
I sure did. That's way more than I ever have seen in a year in the theater.
You have not commented at all about your mother having a movie. Is there any movie that's been out that she has really liked? Because she went crazy over Belfast.
I'm going to have to ask her. I'm sure she's watching. Mom, when you're watching, text me. Send me a text. What movie did you really love last year?
Remember how excited she was about Belfast?
Yeah.
But you haven't commented.
I don't think she's said anything, but I know she's watching right now, so.
Okay.
Send me a text.
All right, Allison, we want to know.
We want to know.
We gotta know. What's your big movie? Is it Oppenheimer?
I don't even know. I think she did see Oppenheimer, but I don't think she liked it. So.
Okay, she can let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Well, I am glad you are back at the movies.
Yes, it's going to continue. I'm going to try to go.
Did you get you some popcorn?
Every time popcorn.
Did you get your big bag take home?
No. And my cherry icy. Cherry icy, my popcorn.
My granddaughter went with us, like I said, to see Mean Girls. But she got popcorn and a cherry icy.
It's the perfect combination.
She was happy as could be.
Yep.
We were in that theater with the chairs that you lay
back. Oh yeah.
Gallery.
What more could you want?
We were there.
Yeah.
I was eating Milk Duds.
That sounds heavenly. I'm gonna go this weekend. I'm gonna go back to the movies.
Even if there isn't anything on.
If there's nothing on, I'm gonna see Anyone But You again.
Oh gosh.
Give it a second chance.
All right. Let us know what you thought about Mean Girls and Anyone But You. Maybe the opinions.
Maybe the opinions are.
They could be.
They could be.
You know, we could be completely out.
Yeah.
They're going to be sad. She said it was terrible.
Yeah.
They're going to quote you.
Yeah, they are going to quote me.
Amber Howell.
It was terrible.
All right. This has been Jackie K. Cooper here with
Amber Howell.
And this has been Tell All Tuesday.